Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes. Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes. Gentlemen.
Welcome to the broadcast. This is a source of information on all things related to commercial appliances. Welcome all of you that are new to commercial and those of you well-versed in this industry of ours. Your host is Mike Reed, a technician who has been in the industry for 32 years, with his beginnings working in his family's appliance business based out of the western suburbs of Chicago. Get ready for a truly interactive broadcast. Have all your questions ready and prepare yourself to truly engage with Mike and discuss ideas on all things related to commercial appliances. Without further delay, here is your host.
Yo, welcome to the show. As the AI young lady said, my name is Mike, and I'm here to teach you guys about different companies that you can apply to. Oh, wow. Different companies that you can apply to if you are looking for employment. Yo, what's going on? Oh, man, let me put on my old man glasses. I'm probably going to add some lights. Oh, Brother Frank, what's happening? How'd the fishing go? All right, so we got a couple of people here that are watching me on their phones. So that's not bad at all. Brother Frank. In fact, let me show y'all this. All right, so here we go. Man, this is extremely, it's extremely weird how we have 27 people pop up and then YouTube take them all away. That is so strange. But welcome. Oh, hold on, let me get this lighting set up. And then we will get started. And just so you know, we can, here we go live. We can tackle any other subjects that you want to talk about along the way. All right. As well as talk about or discuss anything that you might have seen on any one of the lives. And I want to say thank you to the new people. I'm really glad you're here. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. And what's this? Mr. Mike Adams. Oh, you changing your name now? Yeah, I see, because you got a wrench. All right, so let me see here. I'm going to start out. With Hobart. Yeah, like Brother Frank said, please subscribe to the channel. We are going to look at service jobs. I get quite a few calls from time to time, people saying that they're looking for employment. Hobart service. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start. Yeah, this thing is always going to say Houston. I want to start on the West Coast, even though it's really early for my West Coast people. Really early, but a lot of people watch me on replay. So yeah, Houston. Let me see, search within results. Uh-oh. Yep, there it is. Spokane, Washington. They are looking for service technicians. Let me see here. And this is Hobart. Let me see what this job situation is looking like. Hobart is not doing this. So let me see what a service technician class 3 is paying. we're gonna have to do it this way. So the class 3, you're averaging $30 an hour. So you're looking at between 50 and 70 for a class 3 technician. Hold on, let me make myself a lot smaller and let me make this thing bigger. Yo, Max Tax, what's happening? Yes, please. Yo, and what is your name? It is Hilaria. What area of the country would you be interested in looking for a position? And I see you there. Oh, they made you change your name. Oh, wow. It was Mr. Mike Adams. Well, damn, it was just Mike Adams. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me see if Indeed is going to give me. Yeah, Indeed is giving me something a little bit better than what the actual Hobart was doing. So this is not bad. This is not bad. This is Spokane, Washington. Oh, that's Houston. Houston is 30. Oh, service technician and let's see what Seattle's got. Service technician, Seattle, 2668. Yeah, Everett, 53. So I see quite a few positions. I don't know. Let me see who they're. And all of these, this service technician class 3, this is Hobart. So this appears to be Hobart, and they're paying $26.68 an hour over there in Seattle. Let me see where. Oh, yeah. Bothell, Washington, that's $33 an hour. Let me go back. And let's see if we can find out what some of these technician jobs are doing. Hold on, let me go way back. There are quite a bit of positions open. This was sparked by me talking about Canva. Oh, I did. Okay. Hilaria. All right, good. I did pronounce it right. They as in YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is doing all kind of crazy stuff. If I show what was going on with the numbers that I see on the screen, it was about 40 people, and in the blink of an eye, it dropped down to 10. So they're playing games. YouTube is playing a lot of freaking games. Uh-oh. YouTube is playing a lot of games, but that's all right. We're gonna have to work with it. All right, so I wanted to show people. Yes, there are jobs in Washington State. Plenty of jobs in Texas, Houston, San Antonio. Oh, let me see. It's probably going to be Dallas. I'm going to take myself off the screen altogether so you guys can see. What is this? Yeah, more Dallas. Field sales, service technician for Irving, Texas. Service technician class 2, that's Irving. Yeah, all over. Every single company is short technicians. And here, this is, I guess, below 2 and 3. So they just have service technician. Unfortunately, when I try to click on it, it takes me to something else. It'll take me to something else. But these positions are out there. They are available nationwide. Louisiana is one of the hardest places to get employment. But yet, here it is. all over New Orleans, Baton Rouge. And they put this stuff out there. They're not exactly hiring just for one technician. They put these kind of placements out there. They're actually looking for quite a few. It's extremely difficult to hold on to service technicians for long. So Jackson, Mississippi. Now, Mississippi is, Louisiana's bad. Mississippi is actually worse. And then Alabama and Mississippi are neck and neck for two of the hardest places to get decent employment. But yet here it is with Hobart, and they are just looking for service technicians, period. No class 2, no class 3, just a service technician. Hobart will train you. Little Rock, Arkansas, more Little Rock, Arkansas. So a class 3, class 1, class 2. Yeah. So Arkansas is looking for all type of technicians. So this is technicians that would do installs, like they say, mechanically troubleshoot. And let me tell you guys. Yeah. And that's the way I would say it, it probably wouldn't come out quite right. Yeah, Max Tax. I actually do like Louisiana, but the whole reason why I am in Houston is because I knew coming down to the South how difficult it would be to get a business going in Louisiana, whether it was going to be Baton Rouge or New Orleans. I knew just I knew just how difficult it was going to be to get that kind of stuff. Not only get the business up and running, but actually to generate enough from it to give my family the lifestyle that they're accustomed to, and in the grow. So yeah, it is. If you are going to try to make it in Louisiana, this is a very this is a rock solid way of doing it. Just so you know, most people that go in with these companies, the Tech 24s, Smart Care, Hobart, they usually don't leave. You might, when you look at these interviews and things online, you see very few people that say that they left a company like Hobart or Commercial Kitchens or Tech 24, because there's so many incentives to stay. Now here's another one. So Destin, Florida. If you're in the South, you know how bad it is to get a job in Destin. Mobile, Alabama. I don't know what Fort Walton Beach is, and in Panama City. So Panama City would be a nice one. But there we go, Mobile, Alabama. This, yeah, you can. Let me see what Mobile, Alabama is looking like. Let me pull this. All right. Hold on. Hobart. Service technician class 2, Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, they're looking for 4. They just say, forget it, man. We're just going to blanket the whole thing. 4 locations all across. So at least this one is giving us something decent to look at. 75 pounds with or without assistance is what they're looking for you to live. So very similar to UPS, FedEx, the airlines. The airlines are about the same. The airlines, I don't think they have you lift over 75 pounds. I want to say they even brought it down to 50, but I'll just err on the side with 75 pounds. So this is like standard with whether you're going to work for United, Southwest, UPS, FedEx. It's 75 pounds. Okay, climb up to 10 feet. So this is for your walk-in situation. The A-frame ladder. Oh, excuse me. Occasional rooftop access may be necessary. Now that's the only thing. If you have an issue with heights, that's gonna, that's not always going to be an issue. Hobart does do specialized training. I don't want to speak on what they do too much, especially being on the outside. But from what I understand, they do train their technicians. Like the guys that do dishwashers typically are not the guys that are going out doing doing other stuff. They're not doing, I guess some of the dishwasher guys aren't doing some of the those ovens and whatnot. Okay, what else we got here? All right, so wow, a lot of new people. All right, so this one from Rosherich, user number 746. Thank you for being here.
Being involved and being active on his YouTube channel. Well, welcome back.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Thank you for chiming in. All right, you're in New Jersey, looking for work in the Westfield area. All right, so let's jump into that. Perfect. Just so you guys know, this is going to be a short show, so do not hold back. Now, Westfield, New Jersey. I'll even do Hobart. Which I'm pretty sure. Let me just go back and just do New Jersey. So once again, here's some names for you to look up if you're going to be in New Jersey. Well, these are just nationwide companies. Tech 24, Smart Care, Hobart, New Jersey. Here we go. And it's going to say Jersey City. Now, which one of these cities is it closer to? Oh, damn, I should have went to the other one. Damn. Hold on, let me go back. Down here. Let me go back and search for service results. So now let's see what it comes up with. New York, service manager, service techs. Just so you know, they're going to have you, you'll be based out of those other places, but you'll work from home. These positions, they train you, but you work from home. Let me see if I can take myself off. Westfield. I don't know where Westfield is over there. Philly, Atlantic City, Harrisburg. Yeah, those are all getting way out of your way. Lead technicians. All right, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Tech 24 Service Tech, New Jersey. Oh, yeah, it just came up with Westfield. Career job openings. Oh, let me give you the link too. I'm going to give you these links. My bad. If you need the links, let me know. This way you can follow along. You can search for yourself when you're not watching this. So the first link I just put up, this one is going to be for the Tech 24 positions. Second link I got up there, this is going to be Hobart. Now, I'm telling you guys about nationwide companies. These are companies from sea to shining sea. The names may change. They buy Oh, sure, no problem. The names may change on the companies, and these are the company names I'm giving you. These are the parent companies in smaller areas in other regions. They go under different names, but the check is still going to say Hobart. The check is still going to say Tech 24. Check is going to say all this other stuff, but the lettering on the van is going to be different. All right. Hot side technician. So that's New York. More hot side. Like I said, a lot of these people are going to have you specialize. Pennsylvania, Norfolk, Virginia. I mean, these positions are everywhere. I want to find one more. Ohio, Pennsylvania. There's Charlotte. Install tech in Jackson, Tennessee. And as you can see here, these jobs have been up for 30 plus days. It's not like these, there you go. Here's New Jersey. It's not like these jobs are up there for 7 days, 5 days. What this is actually telling you is that they are constantly on the lookout. And just like I said, Tech 24, they're the parent company in other regions. So where you're at, you probably never seen Tech 24. Why? Because the stuff says Tech Express. Everything says Tech Express. And just out of curiosity, let's see here. Yeah, just out of curiosity, do you have any experience with any of this stuff I'm talking about? Because what I'm dealing with right now is commercial appliances. This is the equipment in the grocery stores, the hotels, restaurants, university cafeterias, high school cafeterias, that whole thing. These people train you, so it doesn't matter if you don't know anything. See, here are their requirements. They just want you to have a driver's license, an acceptable driving record, right? They don't want to see DUIs and stuff like that. 3 to 5 years of related experience. That means even if you used to work doing oil change, if you that way they know, hey, at least this person knows their way around tools. And it's, when they say, hey, reach for the wrench, you're not going to go and grab a screwdriver, that type of thing. So that helps out a lot. Superb customer service. Now, this is just, you can look at this as a wish list, because as you noticed earlier, they have things that are hot side, cold side. So you're not going, it's this EPA certification that is preferred. It is not, like I said, preferred. It isn't required. And once again, just to back up what I said, mechanically inclined. If I can get over there. Mechanically inclined is what they're looking for, with a hunger to learn new techniques. Meaning, hey, look, if you know how to work on go-karts, if you fix your own damn lawnmower, even if you know how to work on computers, build them, upgrade them, that even counts. You understand? Because you know how circuitry goes, you know how this stuff is supposed to go together. They can work with that. Let me see here. So once again, they're going to give you 401k, paid time off. You get your medical and vision, all that good stuff. And you are dealing directly with Tech 24. It's just that the van that you're going to be in it's going to say Tech something or other. So that, once again, here's another link to Tech 24. Let me show you another one. I'm going to show you Smart Care. Oh, this is ADP that's hosting this stuff for them. Oh, wow. Oh, so we're going to go back and forth. Let me see here. Current openings. We're going to select the location. Pennsylvania. So Tech 24 isn't really big out there in Washington. It's West Virginia. Nope. Now they are in California. See what they say. Yeah, so they are not over there in Washington State. Let me see if they're in Oregon. They're not in Oregon. Okay. So with this, I'm going to go and jump. I mean, did you get a chance to see what the salary range was? I did glance over it pretty quickly. I can go on over that real quick because it was a nice range. Hot and cold side. Oh yeah, this is the apprentice job. This is the apprentice job. Okay. So it's the apprentice job is $20 an hour. So even if you just get in with the apprentice job, that's $20 an hour. I do know it's New Jersey. It's very expensive to live there, but you get a chance to work your way up very quickly in this business. So if you're looking for employment, like I said, Tech 24, let me go with Smart Care. And for all you guys coming in, I have no problem going into other subjects. It's just that I had a number of requests on employment, like various different places in the country. Oh, damn, my bad. Various different places in the country. All right, Tech 24. See, they have, this is what they say they have. Over 1,500 technicians nationwide. I'm going to tell you from my experience. I'm going to tell you from what I know about Tech 24. And see, they do a lot of training. And the reason why they have to brag about the training is because they hire guys off the street. Hands-on training. That's what people like. Regional, so you won't be home for very long. Let me go down there. Monthly training. Monthly training. So once again, this is a nationwide company. They are going to train you. They handle everything from coffee machines, dishwashers, ovens, refrigeration. So let me see here where oh, there's careers. I apologize. I am a little I'm dealing with some stressful stuff right about now. So you're gonna, oh yeah, this guy's he's in front of a conveyor oven, which most people know, especially this Lincoln here, they would know this from Pizza Hut, that type of thing. All right, and so they come out and say it: remote work, remote worker, service technician, remote worker for Ohio, Denver, Roanoke, look at that. Look at that. Miami posted yesterday. Do you know how hard it is to get a job in freaking Florida, much less Miami? And this is a company. Hold on, let me tell you who the hell Tech 24 is. Revenue of 2024. So it's not public, but they estimated around $164 million in revenue. In revenue, they're considered, I don't know where they get this from, that INC was actually incorporated, INC 5,000 list, which is actually a list that says places that people want to work as they say here, is recognized in 2024 as a high growth private company. So it is not a struggling company by any measure. Uh-oh. And let me go on into this. And then after this, I'll go back into New Jersey. I'll go into New Jersey, and then I'll head all the way west. I'll skip across the country. Like I said, you're going to get your 401k. You're going to get your Sufesa patches and all that stuff. You're going to be looking like a NASCAR driver. Like I said, lots of training. Once again, they're only looking for a high school diploma or GED or even some other type of certificate. Now, 3 years of hands-on technical experience, like they say, refrigeration, appliance repair, HVAC, or even military service. Valid driver's license. Now, this one, they would prefer a clean record, and I understand why. And then they are doing on-calls. And that's actually what kills a lot of employment in this business is the on-call rotation. It takes a while for people to get used to it. If you're coming from the outside, coming into this business, it takes a while for people to get that on-call rotation, nights and weekends. All right, self-motivated. Yep. And then once again, here it is, ability to lift 70 pounds. Work at heights, adapt to various environments. Now, yet and still, even if you have some height issues, fear of heights, they have tons of positions where you don't go up high. And right about now, they have so many accounts and so few technicians. I know 1,500 sounds like a lot, but when you take 1,500 technicians and spread them across 50 states, it's not really a lot. Some of these locations actually need 2-3 technicians at a time when they're working on certain things, assembling certain equipment, all that kind of good stuff. Oh yeah, let me give you this. Let me give you this link. Give you this link, and then we'll see. All right, so that's the link for Smart Care. And oh yeah, let me see if they even tell us like how much for Miami. Hope this don't mess it up. No, I don't want to do that. Damn. Who is this? This is Smart Care. All right, hold on. All right, so for Miami, or they're saying period, they're paying about $48,000 to $55,000 a year. I don't know why they keep doing Houston. That's because I live here. So that's what you're looking at. Now I've had a number. Oh, and they're giving commissions. Ooh, all right. Let me hip you to this one. They're doing commission. That means anytime you do, upsells, on equipment, on service plans, they give you a piece of the action. They, incentivize you. So yeah, for Miami with, $27 an hour, earning more with commissions, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so we just talked about that. All right, let me go back to Smart Care. Once again, I'm going to make this a quick one. Location, as you can see, the locations, it's all over the place, man. All over California, Florida. There we go. More Florida. Washington. This is Washington, D.C., though. Oh, let's see here. See? So a large company like Smart Care, they do have Seattle, Washington, they have Illinois. And so that remote worker, yeah, you're going to work from home. Most of them, if not, most of them, you're going to work from home, and they're going to have you, driving all over your region. That's very common with a it's coverage is what it is. It's coverage. What the hell happened to what's the name? Once again, we can talk about, there it is. All right. So Seattle, Washington, 3 jobs. And these jobs have been out there for over 30 days. Over 30 days. Oh, Seattle is so bad that they're offering a sign-on bonus. 3 weeks paid time off. But all I keep hearing is that they don't want to pay anything out there. They can't get any, there's no jobs. Nobody wants to hire. But there it is right there. Because I do know it is expensive out there. I do have some relatives out there. And yeah, once again, they're going to train. They're going to give you a company van, GPS enabled. All right. So this one, this one is going to cover deep fryers, ovens, grills, even fridges, coolers and freezers, and then dishwashers. And so the specialty food systems, that is going to be your digesters, food grinders, and even what they include with the specialty food service, vacuum sealers and things like that. They include that with that, because dishwasher it's like all off to itself, because on this side of the business, they don't do laundry. That's a whole nother part of the business. Anybody's interested in employment with the laundry, you'd have to let me know. I can go into that. So this is even less when you're experienced with military, HVAC or refrigeration, commercial appliance repair, and then once again, high school. Once again, 70 pounds. So that seems to be like what the insurance is looking for. So they max out at 70. Valid driver's license, once again, with a clean record, on call. These are preferred, not required. So if you have SFESA patches and certification, your certificates doesn't transfer from company to company, but to know that if they go in and ask SFESA, if you've had the gas, steam, electrical training, and they can verify it, then they're all right, cool. They'll just make you take it again with them, or make you go and do something, the next level up. EPA certification is preferred, but not required. Yeah, everything else is preferred, but once again, self-motivated, but you're going to get a sign-on bonus. And let me know that I put in, I put Smart Care on there. All right, so what did we cover here? We covered Tech 24, Smart Care, Hobart. Hold on, right about now, I'm gonna put that on the screen. If you would like to contribute to the show, the information is down below. Oh, okay. They do. All right. So they put it across at the top. If you're looking at your phone, it is going across the top of the screen. That is how you contribute to the channel. To keep this stuff coming. And yeah, this stuff has been here. They post this time and time again. There is coffee. So right there, Seattle, they're talking about $1,000 sign-on bonus, because once again, this company called Smart Care, they own a number of different other companies. High school diploma, mechanically inclined. They're not looking for anything special. The main thing is if you have a clean driving record. If you have a clean driving record, they need you, because they gotta put butts in seats. Straight up, they gotta put butts in seats. So we're going to go to Parkstown now. PT Holdings, Service Tech, Jobs. Field Service Tech for Houston. So we're gonna start there. Come on, man. Give me the main. Give me the main. Give me the main. Installer field. Yeah, so they're hiring for every damn position. Every damn position. Let me just go to PT Holdings. PT Holdings is Partstown. And so once again, you see, so Partstown acquired General Parts, and they acquired a number of other companies as well. All right, let me see here. It might actually work out. Oh, you guys couldn't see that. My bad. It might actually work out a whole lot easier for me to just go in here and go to one of the service companies that they own, and then look for employment like that. Let's see here. Careers, join the family, blah, blah, blah. Love working here, new opportunities. And that they do have lots of opportunities. They make, once again, Inc.'s 5,000 best place. Yeah, like they said, Chicago Tribune, top places to work, blah, blah, blah. I've heard different, but whatever. Customer service, fulfillment, human resources, project sales, tech service, remote work schedule, inside service technician, 15 locations. Let me see what this leads us to. And so, yeah, it's hot side. West Virginia, Texas, Toledo, Ohio, Wisconsin, Davie, Florida, Litchfield Park, Arizona, Cincinnati, Ohio, Dayton, Waukesha, Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, so Fort Lauderdale, that's a hard one. Let's see if we can go to they want to play this game. They want to play this game. So we're going to do this. We're going to go to General Parts. You got General Parts, you got Whaley. Damn, I just missed it. Join our team, become a field service technician. All right, all right, all right, all right.
This is it. This is it.
Picture man, what's happening? Yeah, I came on a little early because I'm gonna be getting off early. Got some family things and some family business to sort out. But what I'm doing, Picture Man, is bringing to light the different service tech jobs that are out there nationwide, from sea to shining sea. I've got somebody on here right now. They're in New Jersey. They're interested. I know somebody that is looking out there in Washington State. Let's see. Yeah, tons of Texas. Sugar, yeah, all over Texas. Gurnee, Illinois, so that's just north of Chicago. Great America's in Gurnee. Motorola used to be in Gurnee. I don't know where the hell they are now. Milwaukee, Crown Point, Indiana. Let's go another way. Madison, Wisconsin. We go down. Yeah, 63 different locations. And once again, Florida. Oh, Chicago. Pensacola, Florida. Why don't they have anything in? You know what? I think it's Whaley I have to go to. Oh, there's Portland, Oregon, though. Hold on, I'm going to get to you, New Jersey. I'm going to get to it. What we're gonna do is this. What the hell else did I see? What do we have? I'm just gonna have to do Whaley. Let me do this Portland, Oregon real quick, and then we're gonna jump to that. Yeah, so they're paying $22 to $25 an hour. Once again, advancement room is there for you to advance with all of these different positions. This is just one. Let me see if I could. Yeah, I think if I went into it a little deeper, it would tell you that General Parts is part of Partstown. When you actually look at their logos and things, you'll notice that they are using the same script from location to location. Whaley Food Service, Tech Jobs. I believe Whaley focuses more on the East Coast. So here we go. All right, so Whaley, that's Florida. Okay, let me give you this link. Whaley Food Service Careers. Let me know if anything in electrical. Well, these. All right, man. I'll check you out later, brother. Okay, Fort Worth. Yeah, tons of jobs in Fort Worth. Most of these jobs include electrical. So our business, there is. Yeah, I can say that there isn't any part of our business that doesn't include some form of electrical. Like I had to go to a hospital today, and it was a 220 volt. It was a 220 volt convection oven, and they only had 110. So that right there, we went to the breakers and everything like that. They had a problem with the building, but they were blaming the equipment. They were blaming the equipment. So that's Whaley. And we'll go to careers. But yeah, what I cover is commercial appliance repair, restaurants, grocery stores, hotels, school, cafeterias. And now we do, like I said, when you do the grocery stores, a part of our business is doing the chillers for, like I said, for bars, and in refrigeration systems for the glycol system for cooling electronics, server rooms and such. And then there's other divisions that are doing they're dealing with the marijuana industry. So there's a lot of work with that. Oh, Shreveport. So Whaley has positions in Shreveport. That is a very hard one to find employment in Shreveport, Louisiana. I thought Whaley would have some stuff in. Oh, sure. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to Google it. But let me hit. Oh, Atlanta. And then you wanted to know about, what did you say, Dallas? Yeah, there's tons. I went over like about 4 or 5 other jobs in Dallas. But let me hit this Desitin in Jacksonville. Those are extremely difficult to find. And this is with Whaley. It's part of Partstown. Now, what are they doing here? Let's see here. Life insurance, medical, health, blah, blah, blah. Sign-on bonus. $28 to $35 an hour in sign-on bonus for experienced technicians in Destin, Florida. Destin, Florida. That is a hard one. That is a hard one to find employment in, but they're doing it. I don't think they have the casinos anymore in Destin, right? If they do, you'd be looking at that kind of stuff. Let me go through some more. Bear with. Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm just searching through, doing some New Jersey type stuff. So I don't want HVAC, I want HVAC. Hold on. Refrigeration technician. Viking yacht? No. Next Tech. I don't know who the hell that is. Tribeca, BGS. Don't know who the hell that is. Next Tech. I think I know what the hell I'm going to do. I'm going to pull up the map. Oh, Remco. There's one. Oh, Remco. Service tech jobs. There we go. So Remco, yeah, the guy working is commercial refrigeration, HVAC, commercial food service, building facilities management, that whole thing. And just so you know, that covers a lot of everybody's looking for electrical. And what was your let's see here. Where'd he go? Yeah, Evan. What's your background with electrical? What is your background? Help a brother out so we know. Other services. Let me see if we can find, open positions. So they are a little bit closer to New Jersey. Well, yeah. Not actually in New Jersey. Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Allentown, Pennsylvania, Newark, New Jersey. Shoot. All right, but while I'm here, we're gonna look and see what we have with employment, open jobs. Since we're already here. No, I don't want no damn Indeed, man. Get the hell out of here. Hold on, I'm trying to sign in so I can get around some of this stuff. See if it's gonna let me in. Oh man, they are killing me. Hold on, I'm gonna flip this screen over with so they don't. Hold on 1 second. gonna try to verify my phone number with these guys and see what we got. All right, now I'm back. Make this, there we go. Make myself small and make the screen big. All right, I got a verification code. Not now. I don't want a damn passcode thing. All right, cool. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to do this. I'm interested in remote work. Now let's go. Oh, minimum base pay of $45,000 per year. And they're making me go through all this. Full-time and part-time. Now let's go. I'm open to anything. You know what? I really don't want to continue. I really don't want to go further with this. They're killing me. This is a much easier way to go. Service tech, jobs in, let's see here, PA. Say a much easier way to go. They're hiring, paying between, yeah, it's a huge scale. $25 to $45 an hour. Dental pay time off. King of Prussia. Refrigeration technician. Harrisburg. Commercial technician. Yeah, so a lot of, let's see here. And yeah, these have been up for 24 days, 25 days. They don't even post how long these have been on. So I guess these have been on over 30 days. Allentown, Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh, Plum, PA. Let me see what I could find. What is it? Is it Clark or something? Commercial service. Jobs in New Jersey. Let's see what we can find. Ability to lift 50 pounds. Oh, they getting that. Yeah. Come on, man. Refrigeration technician in New Jersey. So, oh yeah. So here we go with some supermarket technician stuff. This will be a good one. Yo, what's happening? Oh, King of Prussia. Okay, you out there. Nice. Very nice. Oh, thank you, brother. Salute to you too. Thanks for being here.
How good of you to join us.
That's what we got. Out here in New Jersey. Yeah, these supermarket refrigeration technician jobs. That reminds me of Hossman. Let me just jump into that one real quick. And then I'm going to drop the link for this one. Usually you can go right to the Hossman site. There we go. Hossman, Panasonic, you know, they want you to know that they bought them. Can't beat them, join them type of deal. There you go, right to careers. Service technician, there we go. Bangor, Maine. Once again, Alabama, Houston. And there's your commercial. There's your technical. IT jobs. Android. Oh, let's see here. Quality control, DeSoto, Kansas. Master service technician, that's here in Texas. on site. All right, so let me zoom in on some stuff. Let me go with the location. Oh, hold on. Before I do that, let me give you this link. Oh, nice. Nice. Yo, what's going on?
How good of you to join us.
HVACR key. All right, so you're going to the key for the Manitowoc training. Ooh. That would be all right. Charleston is owned by Hobart. So let me make myself big on this. Charleston is owned by Hobart. It is, in my opinion, that I mean, they might carry some parts, but they're not going to take over. No one is going to take over anything related to Hobart. Hobart has only been being more reclusive. They've been keeping everything away from everyone else. But what I just dropped in the link, this is for now they're going to have entry-level positions, but you're going to be in Target, Walmart, your local grocery store chains, all that kind of stuff. All of that kind of stuff. That is what Hossman does. Yeah, Charleston is owned by Illinois Toolworks. Illinois Toolworks owns, Illinois Toolworks, ITW, Illinois Toolworks. Let me show you all the different ones. As a matter of fact, when I'm in here, I'm just going to jump and show those jobs. I showed those jobs last week. But while I'm in here, let's go to business segments. Let me see if there's under food equipment. So Illinois Toolworks, Baxter Ovens, Foster Refrigeration, Gamco Refrigeration. I don't know what the hell that is. Hobart, Charleston. Dun, 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 dun. There's your Charleston. It's owned by Illinois Toolworks, Vesta dishwasher, Vulcan with all your hot side stuff. And then once again, back to the Baxter Ovens. It's a company that does billions of dollars. And so now I'm going to go into the careers. Oh, that is a brand new picture of a Hobart. Normally they put an old photo, but that was the brand new one. All right, let me go with New Jersey. There's New Jersey. Are they going to do this to me? Oh, they're still going to show me the same thing. Customer service, I don't know. And it's 751 jobs with Hobart, and I put in New Jersey. Let me see what tech does. All right, good. Dispatcher, that's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Troy, Ohio. Oh, come on, man. I gave you guys the link. Did I give you the link to Illinois Toolwork? No, I gave you Panasonic. Hold on. And let me just, I don't know what the hell they have this under. Oh, good. I could just do state. Where the hell's New Jersey at? New York. Why are these like this? New Hampshire, Mississippi, Rhode Island, DC. Did he say West Yorkshire? Oh, that's you. That's the UK. Damn it, my bad. Let me just go from New York. New York was down here somewhere. There's New York. Sales, service manager. That's New York. But yeah, Hobart has, not Hobart, but Illinois Toolworks has jobs all over. Let's go with Parts Town. Because that's just like True. True pulled away their stuff from Partstown. Yes, you could order parts from True. I mean, you could order True parts from Partstown, but there's a disconnect. So Partstown has to do the same thing you would have to do, is that they have to go into the system and then match it up and then find out if it's still available, or if they have to manufacture it. And then they got to get back with you. So you're better off just going and getting, and then True has a much better shipping policy. So you're much better off with that. You're much better off with that. But yeah, there's nothing here. There's nothing here about Charleston. Stock up on those. The reason why they're not going to be a master distributor for Charleston is because they're not going to dispatch. So when Partstown is a master distributor, let me make myself a little bigger here. When Partstown is a master distributor, what they mean by that is they're carrying the parts. So they're stocking them. They're actually receiving the phone calls. They're actually putting out the dispatch. And usually what that means is they're having their own service techs run the calls. So that's in opposition to what Illinois Toolworks is all about, which is keeping everything in-house. So if you know anything about Charleston, Hobart, and Illinois Toolworks in general, they're constantly doing inventory. And they very often, they do quality checks. They very often send parts back. So that's in counter to what Partstown is all about. And just so you guys know, hey, I just ordered some parts from hold on one second. I just ordered some parts from Amazon. And they came, they were OEM. And hold on one second. I was able to get my stuff next day, and I didn't have to spend an arm and a leg. Oh, and I got a Vitamix to do too. I got a Vitamix. Uh-oh, you guys can't see that. So yeah, look at that. I got a Vitamix to do. Got a motor. Some Vitamix. This is the Amana Menu Master that I was doing that you guys got a chance to see. Oh, you guys got a chance to see this done in snippets on live. It's very different doing a live than it is, seeing a fully polished pre-recorded video. So doing a pre-recorded video, you get to do voiceovers, you get to edit it, you get to throw out different angles. You guys don't see this, struggling and going through different parts and checking to see how things are and hearing the noises, because oftentimes they will mute the noises, which I have nothing against a pre-recorded video. It's that I'm showing you guys exactly. Yeah, I got pictures of it. Hold on one second. I'm trying to go out of this thing. I got pictures of. Oh yeah, I was at a hospital today. Where the hell are those pictures at? Oh, there they go. See? OEM, they were not aftermarket parts. I got them quicker than I did from Partstown. I got them cheaper, so I didn't have to pay next day air shipping. Next day air shipping with Partstown, you're looking at somewhere like $165 to $200 something for next day shipping. I did not have to pay that to get those sent over next day air or even the 2-day air. That wasn't a thing. And they came OEM. And if you know anything about the label that you see up there in the upper right, upper left-hand corner, that is actually a Partstown sticker. This is Partstown's barcoding. These are the numbers from where they are, and the R2-D2 robot picks them and all that other good stuff. So this stuff, I ordered it, and any price difference, it was negligible. It was offset by the absorbent pricing and shipping that Partstown does. So I'm inundated with with advertisements from All Points and their many different subsidiaries. Partstown puts on all my YouTube videos. Partstown puts videos up, advertisements up all the freaking time. Oh, so what else I'm going to show you? So yeah, I'll go back. So there's the box. There's the box with the amount of stuff right there. And here I am. I had to, take apart the convection fan motor section, and then I was able to stick my hand through that opening and get in there and remove the probe for the thermal cutoff switch. And the rest of the stuff was ended up on my lives. So I would actually have to join the lives along with these other pre-recorded videos. Okay. Along with the pre-recorded videos to give you a full and complete video. I'm not compensated for these videos currently, so it doesn't really benefit me to spend like 3 hours putting this stuff together and doing voiceovers and then posting the parts and all that other kind of stuff. And I rather just turn on the phone, go live, so you can see the actual environment that you would be working in. So that is the whole purpose of what I do, is so that you can see the environment of which I'm in. This is after I put everything together, and then I tested the unit, then opened it up again, so it was already at 250. Because the rest of it was me cleaning up a lot of insulation that had soaked up grease and things like that. And as the turbo air, I got to order a whole new door. That door is going to be $500. So they weren't exactly looking for that. And here's my critics. Here's my critics down here. Here's my critics. Another shitty channel. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you can't see it. My bad. So that's what I get when I go live and I try to show people what it's like being in the hot seat. That's what it's like being in the hot seat. All right. Any other questions? We are going to wrap this up. Let me see if we had any contributors. I'm going to wrap this whole thing up. Do want to thank people that had contributed previously. Yeah, we don't have any contributors on this current show. So we're going to wrap this up. Let me drop this. One second. And finish up with the jobs. We're going to finish up with some of the jobs. So it's the Panasonic, which is Hossmann. All right, here's some of the jobs on site: Kyler, Texas; Amsterdam, Netherlands; Bolingbrook, Illinois. All right, just south of Chicago, north of Joliet. 373 positions. Let's do 100 per. Maintenance technician, 3 electrode D shift. Whatever. All right. District branch manager. Yeah, so it's a lot of advancement. Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, there we go. New Jersey. That is HR though. Service technician, Vermont. Let me go into it. Let's see what this one looks like. All right, so this is Vermont. Like I said, it is Panasonic is the parent company, but the brand is now Hossmann. Commercial refrigeration is the industry. You're going to have to deal with a lot of a lot of electrical. That is just part of the job. So let's see what we got. Oh, no, I don't want it. They do this kind of stuff. Service technician, professional. So once again, the reason why I'm doing this is I had a number of requests on positions, on service tech positions in various places around the country. People were having a hard time locating jobs, and the jobs they said they did find, they were low paying jobs. And I'm like, that can't be. That can't be. Yeah, mentorship, all that kind of stuff. Let me see here. And I am very certain that these people will help you get your EPA 608 certification. They only want a high school diploma or your GED. Now they do want 5 to 7 years of experience or 3 with an HVAC technical school. Because Hossmann, you're dealing with a lot of expensive. You're dealing with a lot of expensive equipment. The clients are billion-dollar clients. You know, you're dealing with your Krogers. You're dealing with, like I said, Kroger, Jewel, Publix, Target, Walmart. They all are involved with using Hossmann somewhere in their facilities. Somewhere. Oh, good. They're doing sign-on bonuses, paid training. Because that's another thing. Most of these guys pay you for paid training. 32, 35, and this is senior. They're going to have lesser. New Jersey, USA. They're going to have lower positions. Let's see what else we got. Woohoo! Finally. All right. So this is giving me Charlotte. This is giving me Charlotte, LA, $35 an hour. And where is this? Opens with Hossmann, Hawaii. So if you're looking to go to Hawaii, Massachusetts, North Carolina, Montpelier, there's Vermont, Salem, New Hampshire. Let me see more service tech jobs. So that's actually what I'm focusing on today. I was just going over that with you guys real quick. And of course, as always, San Antonio, Augusta, Georgia. A lot of people looking for jobs in Augusta, Georgia. And that's all with Hossmann. And once again, I don't know of anyone who leaves Hossmann. Plenty of room for advancement. 22 days paid off, 10 days of vacation, 12 company holidays. Because it is, man, they didn't want me to show video or take video of them. But when these guys go into, your Kroger's, your Publix, your Walmart, bro, they go in deep. They'll go in, it'll be 20 of them. And they'll go in and redo the equipment setup or help with the build out and that kind of stuff. And then when it is like smaller issues, they'll just send 1 or 2 technicians. But they need tons of technicians. Biannual bonuses. I don't know why I thought that said bilingual. Biannual bonuses based on performances. Once again, the paid training, company vehicle, hands-on training, blah, blah, blah. Electrical and mechanical theory. So they do that training and then the sign-on bonus. Now, they're not going to say, a lot of people are doing anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000 sign-on bonus. It all depends on your experience. Most time when it's just $1,000, they're looking for new people and they're looking for you to stay on at least a year. The other ones where you're more experienced, they're giving up like $3,000 to $5,000 if you stay 3 to 6 months. You get that money, and the other ones that are paying like the $10,000, they kind of like re-up some of the earlier the $5,000 bonus. So if you stay for another 6 months, another 8 months, then they kick in like another $5,000. So altogether it makes it like 10, and that's the sign-on bonus. All right, yeah. So like I said, a lot of stuff. They talk about R290. They give you a little more, and once again, they're only looking for a high school diploma or a GED. Preferred if you went through some kind of a tech school, but if not, most of these people will take you on. You do have to walk distances, and you do have to lift things. Let me see what they're. You must have a strong mechanical aptitude. You see that time and time again, and a basic knowledge of maintenance tasks. Also, use of hand tools. So there you go. 608 certification. They'll all help you get that. And with that, I am going to log off. But if you guys needed to know anything else, please feel free to leave a comment after the video is over with. Let me see here. No. And with that, I am done. But let me see. I gave you guys all the links. I gave you guys, you got Panasonic. Oh, sure. No problem. No problem.
It's it.
So like I said, this is for people looking for employment, looking to have one of the Fortune 500 companies train you. These are all large companies, nationwide companies. They might not be in every city. They might not advertise that they're in every city. But as you saw with some of the other positions, they're doing, they call it remote work. So you will be at home, but they'll send you 2 hours. They'll send you 3 hours somewhere, or what you call like stair step. So they'll send you one place that's an hour from your home, and then they'll send you another hour away from that first location. And before you know it, you're like 3 hours, 4 hours from home. They had you drive all the way out there. So that kind of thing. But all right. Catch you guys on Monday. And with that, I'm going to hit you with this one.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
Gentlemen, don't waste your time in the vain pursuit of this and that endeavor. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes and illusions. To be high on hopes. Be high on hopes.
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit!
Be relentless. That's it, I'm done.